welcome everyone to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the UCF Knights, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Notre Dame's offense will be first on the attack. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
To the air, it's Carr. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. A strike downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. What a move to get home for the sack. When the Irish get to the quarterback, sometimes you think Rudy, but this time you think a dude.
A dude. And listen, the more guys you get like this that can put his hand in the dirt and go get the quarterback, the easier it becomes to call defense. That guy is an absolute stud. But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Touchdown, UCF! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Here's the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gets away. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Knights can really attack on this second and short. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. There is a flag down on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, the offense will have to decide whether to take the points off the board. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. The Knights will try to punch it in on first and goal. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quickly complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
It's third and goal and third and long. Jackson gonna throw it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up fourth down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking downfield on first down. Using the quick game. At the 45 on his way. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets rid of it. He's got him. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Fields. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking for the score. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. So now it's second and long. Wants to throw it. Right down the middle. It's complete. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. A run for the quarterback. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he makes the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Got the quick completion. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
On the run, it's Nixon. Hard running there. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Jackson will throw. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Knights will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. Slips through the line. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical. Because
throws toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, going up top. Grab behind the line. It's locked. They stop him well short of the marker. It's fourth down from the 27. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, looking to pass. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And they'll finally shove him out of bounds after a strong run. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time. And he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get...
He's loose. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. RPO complete to open the drive. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. It's incomplete, trying a little razzle-dazzle there, but it'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. They'll send the back in motion. Going up top again. Under fire. Caught in the backfield. It's blocked. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
On third down, he drops the throw. Makes the grab. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Quarterback extends the play. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Punt is in the air on fourth down. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Here come the Irish back on offense. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. On the ground, it's Love. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Lots of running room. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fields. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on third and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Paulin. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give them time to get comfortable. They
picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Jackson will throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Had to throw it before he wanted. And they can't make the play on third down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Quarterback may change this route. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
With the catch, it's Nixon. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The give to the single back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Runs for the tackle. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires it down the seam. Snags it off the 30 and still running. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Still looking on the move. Makes the grab. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. Looking to throw on first down. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Iowa State is in serious trouble right now. I hope that coach is renting and not buying there in Ames, because that could be a bad investment. They're trailing by 14 to Oregon. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. End off from the shotgun. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Knights will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Here come the Irish back on offense. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Going right to work up top. Bringing the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to pass. Uncorks one. Got it in the middle. It's locked. Strong, firm tackle.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Now, listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's...
Grabs it inside the 15. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's locked. Touchdown, Irish! And the punishment has been extended.
In the passing game, paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target. Accurate throw in 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Handoff from the gun. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jackson will throw. Under fire. He'll try to... There he goes. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Plows through wide open spaces. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Knights. He would not be denied.
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he caps things off with a scintillating 68-yard scoring run.
Number 16, set to kick this one away.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Oh, he wants it all. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. And on the interception return, he'll finally be stopped at the 33.
And they'll take over.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
Powers through the defender. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll ride the hot hand. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Motion from the wide receiver. Jackson gonna throw it. Wide out trying to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to throw up, try to field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. The corners are walked up tight. The give. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
From the gun. Pressure coming. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pulls it in. It's Pauly. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. On 4th down, going to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on 4th down. He has a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before, ice in their veins. And you saw it there on that completion to keep the sticks moving.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Throws to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab. It's Nixon. Bringing it back. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Carr. He's looking deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They'll move the wide receiver. He wants to throw it again. This time on target. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Here comes the heat. Caught near the sticks. It's Pauling. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. blitz and will throw. Pocket breaking down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast.
Oh, he's getting ahead of Steve. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Defense showing blitz here. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Fires downfield. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Burke. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They bring him down, but not before he pick up the first down. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Catch in the middle, it's Burke. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love it.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
The Knights need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run.
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Going up top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his tight end. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's locked. The trickeration goes awry, and it'll be 4th down. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The run from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.
Timeout, UCF.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. He caught it. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
Timeout, UCF.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Jackson gonna throw it. Touchdown, UCF! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And despite this point being relatively meaningless, I suppose it could carry value for some. So the extra point is good, but it is of little consequence as this game is over.
And nice job by this offense. 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. The whole playbook's open. Great job by the QB seeing it immediately. Getting the football out of his hands, hitting his receiver, getting 6 points.
They won the game.
Appreciate everybody pulling onto the stream, getting off this link. Thanks again for y'all pulling up. Alright, thank y'all so much.